Thank you, Mr. President. So I guess you've outlined a number of important points there, but what, in your view, is needed to stop the fighting? Qu'est-ce qui est nécessaire pour mettre fin la guerre?
Mais c'est simple. Ce qui est
nécessaire,
c'est de mettre à l'index le véritable responsable.
Is to point the finger at the party responsible for this situation, which is well known, is Rwanda.
Comme nous tous à l'époque, en 1994, lorsque le Rwanda a été victime.
International community learned pity in 1988, as we all did, when Rwanda was affected by the genocide. And the Democratic Republic of the Congo, at the time, Zaire, opened its borders to allow refugees to come in fleeing the genocide. And they arrived, hundreds of thousands of people arrived in Zaire, and unfortunately, among those were the people responsible for the genocide as well. Later, Rwanda obtained the right to pursue the people responsible for the genocide on Congolese soil, which is incredible. The international community completely gave up its responsibility there, allowing a country to settle its accounts that way. And there were massacres of entire villages and entire settlements, including Congolese people.
And
that was because of the guilt that the international community felt with respect to the genocide in Rwanda. But Congo, the Democratic Republic of the Congo, was not responsible for this genocide. But the ills of Rwanda, as a result of that, were invited into the Democratic Republic of the Congo, and since then, for 30 years, they've been installed in the east of Congo. And so Rwanda was allowed to do that, and they discovered it was possible to destabilize the regime. They destabilized the regime of Marshal Mobutu, installing Kabila, President Kabila, in the hope that with him they could quietly exploit the natural resources of the Democratic Republic of the Congo. But then Unaweza Kabila was killed. Another regime was put into place, which was much more malleable, much more understanding. That was Joseph Kabila. And that regime allowed many things to happen. So Rwanda became more confident and developed its economy, strengthened its economy with stolen products, our natural resources. And with the eye of the international community looking upon that with favor, they then sold these products to big multinational companies and to states. They bought all of this, and that strengthened the position of the Rwandans. And now we're seeing the results of that. And the international community now has to accept its responsibility and deal with this situation at the same time as we do. You evoked a scenario in which the war extends, when there's a regional war, if I understood you correctly. How would you explain that? Well, it's quite simple, really. Rwanda has expansionist ambitions. For some years now, if you listen to what the Rwanda regime is saying, they're saying that a part of the east of the Democratic Republic of the Congo, did in the past belong to Rwanda, to the kingdom of Rwanda. That's actually not true. And that indicates quite clearly their intentions. In Masisi, there's a mine in a place called Rubaya, and there is coltan and the 3 T's, they're called tungsten,
et
tin and tantalum.
ce sont ces trois matières qui
And
sont en
these
composition de toute
are
la production de
materials that are involved
appareils techniques,
in
de nouvelles,
all sorts of
nouvelles gammes et tout ça. Et donc,
products, the new technologies. So these are very valuable metals,
ce conflit du sang
and they are feeding this conflict and leading to the shedding of blood. To pillage those resources, the Rwandans have to create permanent instability, so the state has no authority in that region. They promote a kind of ethnic cleansing by provoking massacres, spreading terror, and pushing people out.